Hi. I just got back from meeting with some really nice ladies. And I realized today, when we talk about friendships, and just being with people, being vulnerable, and sharing our pain that we have, because everybody has pain. If you're vulnerable enough to let that pain out with people, it allows them to feel their own misfortunes. Not misfortunes, because they allow you to, once you feel the downs, and you feel it purely without any substances like alcohol or drugs. If you can feel whatever is holding you down, that pain. Everybody's pain is different, but we all have something there. There is good people. I believe everybody can be good at heart. Once we get past these barriers of who we are, who we really are, and who we think we are, and who we want people to see us as, like being strong and being wise, with me at least, being wise, and being smart, and being cute. I like that one song, Let Me See Beneath Your Beautiful. I like that song. I believe that music expresses what we cannot say in words. The emotion that music gives, it heals people. It has for me. It can be your best friend. It can be, depends. It can be love. It can be all sorts of things. I know my mama says best, and she told me the other day, she told me that when you're walking around doing whatever you're doing, that nobody's really paying attention to the things you do and the things you say. They focus on themselves mostly. And with me, it's just, I get in my mind, and since I spend a lot of time by myself, when you go out, it's hard to be who you are. Because I feed off of people really easy. I think everybody does. That's why we try to be with groups of people, so we can feel like we can be ourselves. I always think about, like, I want to go down the street just talking to myself, and just like, because you can have conversations with yourself. Because if you don't, then, because you can be your best friend. Makes you feel kind of kooky when you do talk with yourself and be goofy. But to do that outside, to break outside our own bubble, like that one song by Macklemore. This air bubble right here, it's gonna make me fly. And what I got from some of his songs that he talks about is that people in society get tricked into believing what they wear and how society thinks we should be. If they are just themselves and they don't wear brand names, that they'd be lost and don't know what to do with themselves. Because the false truth is a lie. Those kinds of things are lies. So if you actually understand the truth of everything about yourself and who you are, all these emotions we feel that we don't want to say, like the sadness and the get mad, or you're not mentally there because you didn't get enough sleep, or you got too much sleep, or doesn't mean you're mad. You get frustrated. I just believe that anger is an emotion to help guard ourselves. That anger is actually hidden pain. Hidden pain, anger is. Because we don't have to believe that everybody's mean and everyone's an asshole. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm just saying I care about other people and I have empathy towards other people and what they feel. And if they're hurt, I don't want people to be sad. I want to help them be better in how they feel and make it okay. It's okay to feel the way they do. Even if it's distorted thinking, you have to feel that. Whatever, it's not really distorted. It is caused by the lies that we tell ourselves that we believe. And it's painful to understand that. It's painful when you finally understand that you've been tricked. And you feel stupid. Because you're not stupid. Nobody's stupid. You're stupid to believe that. Well, I'll say it and not use. You're supposed to speak from I, myself. I'm stupid to believe that what I say and what I say doesn't matter. That's stupid to believe. And it's stupid to believe that people are out to just hurt other people. That's stupid to believe, but there are people that do that to make themselves feel better, but they're actually miserable themselves. And it hurts, I understand that. Like, if I walk down the hallway and a group of girls comment about how I walk, that I swing my hips and I have a sassy walk, that's just because they're jealous. I'm just being who I am, that's me. And for you to comment about myself, comment to me like that and be rude to me like that, to make yourself feel better, that's just because you're insecure about yourself and try to hurt other people to make yourself feel better. And that's wrong. I understand that. But it doesn't mean it doesn't hurt my feelings, because I'm by myself all the time. And I'm just trying to go to class and do what I'm supposed to do. Those things you shouldn't say to people, because everybody has their own struggle. Everybody has some sort of pain, even if they're not showing it. They're just trying to be strong. I think the strongest people are the people who are the most vulnerable and share their pains. Those are the brave people. Those are the people I look up to and I want to be like. And then this lady that I do know her. She's a nice lady. And we're friends. She's older. She's just so sweet every time I see her. She's a sweet soul. She shares, even though she's going through stuff, even though people can go through stuff, they still give you a hug and give you a smile. And even a stranger, she gave me a kiss on the cheek. Just sharing love like that. It's not, I think people should do that more. She reminded me of family when she did that. It made me feel love. That's the right kind of love. And when men try to get sex, or their motives are just on that and they're thinking with their penis, that's not love. When you're rude and disrespectful to women, that's not love. That corrupts love. That should be sacred and shared with somebody that you really do truly love. It creates new life. And it should be treated respectfully. People make things we're sarcastic, and we can be sarcastic in fun ways that don't hurt people, and be fun and that don't hurt people. That kind of fun lifts other people up and allows them to be themselves, be them goofy selves. Even though we're not perfect and we're gonna do that. Like when I see somebody trip and fall, yes, I'm gonna laugh at them. I think that's funny, like Jackass. Man, I think those guys are crazy, but they make me laugh. Belly laugh. I think it's funny. Because they're just being goofy. Doesn't make it right to laugh at somebody when they get hurt physically. But I still laugh. Unintentional. Well, those things are intentional, but not trying to be mean emotionally to people. Because I think our society is corrupt emotionally. I think emotional and mental pain is worse than physical pain. Because those scars are invisible. And we undervalue those feelings and those scars. And those things we need to deal with and bring those things up. It's the only way. The truth about our own selves, those own vulnerable, painful moments we have, it's the only way to be healed. Because I was thinking about friendship. Like, when you have a friend, you want to hang out and just have a good time, to me. And put up that fake front. I'm not saying that's correct, but my distorted thinking. It's good to not always be sad and not always... It's good to have fun, but friendships, people need people to help heal each other with friendships. Just have somebody over, even though I gotta do homework and stuff, and have things to do, just having somebody over, if they're not having a good day, keep them company and get them outside their own environment, outside their own head, and allow them to talk about the things that are bothering them and that they are hurting from. If you're not degrading or hurting somebody else. That's what we need to do. And drugs and alcohol will only numb our emotional and mental pain that we have. I would know, because I did. I drank and smoked pot. I'm not saying it wasn't fun. Those things were fun to do. But I lost who I was in the process. I became this hard person. I was really hard. Like, F this, F that, I don't care what you think or feel kind of person. That's not who I am. I'm always talking about drugs and alcohol and going to parties. People just do it because that's how they can fit in, because they want to be with people, because they don't like being alone. And mentally and emotionally, people don't want to we don't share those kind of things, because those are secrets you don't share. I'm not really. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm really emotionally, mentally not fine. I'm unstable. But I'm gonna act like, yeah, that comes as strength too. But to heal yourself, that's not happiness. You're never gonna be happy if you keep pretending to be something you're not. But if you want to pretend that you fake it till you make it with like with my whole concept that I have about one love and sharing love and paying it forward. That concept allowed myself to grow into who I actually am. But other parts of me too. Because I'm over dramatic with my emotions. And there's a time and place for everything. And in our world, we have to put our emotions aside sometimes, because like with me, my emotions can affect everybody around me. And I need to think logically, like I need to do my homework and catch up on things that I need to do around the house and stuff like that. Because if I don't focus on those things, I won't ever develop into what I'm supposed to be in the world. But because if I keep running off my emotions tell me that those things aren't fun, responsibilities aren't fun, and I just want to play. And I'll get sad and upset and justify everything that's I could be upset about and have every right to be upset about. But in actuality, it's just because I don't want to do homework or do my responsibilities, and I just want to play, and we don't want to grow up. But in life, you can't do that. You have to. Can't be Peter Pan forever. You can't go and Never Land. You can after you get your responsibilities done. You just gotta pretend to be responsible and be serious. Everyone's really good at pretending to be so serious and responsible when they're adults. Y'all ain't responsible. Y'all still a kid at heart. We're like onions, like Shrek says. We just like to pretend that we don't, and because along the years, all these things that mentally and emotionally hurt us, we don't want to talk about because we feel dumb, or I feel dumb or stupid for having those emotions. And no, I'm not, kind of deal, because I forget. You're supposed to talk in first person, talk with who you are. You can't talk for somebody else or a group of people. You just have to talk for yourself. But we aren't perfect. I am not perfect, and it's easier to talk about somebody else than myself. No doubt. There's good intentions. But something about unintentioned things, like you don't intend to affect other people with your emotions. Like with me, unintentionally, I don't mean to affect people when I feel bad or when I'm mad or sad. And some other things can lead up to some other issues. Like, I don't intend, like if I have a bad day, I don't intentionally mean not to do anything or be responsible. But there's still consequences, and they can be bad or they can be good. But that's all I've come up with today. Learn something new every day. And the only way to find truth, I learned in my class, in ethics class, is through dialogue and communicating. And then I learned I do guinea pig testing unintentionally when I want to analyze things. And that guinea pig on people is what I think I do when I'm curious. Guinea pig. Why am I totally lost that train of thought. I don't know where I was going with that. I did. Like, people try to be like that all the time, like they're making sense. Yeah. I hear what you're saying. What if I'm not listening? I'm gonna pretend like I know what you're saying and I comprehend things and I make sense and I'm mentally and physically fully here in the moment right now. And act like, yeah. Like I don't confuse myself. I understand what I'm saying. Why can't we talk like that out loud? We're not perfect, so stop it. I'm not perfect, so I don't have to present myself to people that way. And continuously talk in a sentence and do periods and pauses in the correct places. No hesitations. Always on time. That's no fun. Something about the collective unconscious. I like Carl Jung. He talks about that. I only looked into it a little bit. Our subconscious. Why we do the things we do, and like we have this continuous mind, the stream of consciousness in our own mind, and words and typing and reading, whatever. There's different paces. People think at different paces. People comprehend things at different paces, and talk at different paces, and think before they talk. And then while thinking before they talk, they can talk logically instead of emotionally, like I do. I just say whatever's on my mind. Not everything. There's a lot on my mind. And I heard that some people don't even think. That's what my mom said. And my mom's a smart lady. She's a counselor. She says some people, when they say, no, I'm not thinking about anything, they really are not thinking about anything. can you not? That's boring. That's boring. You have a brain and a mind to wander. With your imagination, go for it. Be creative. Do as your will allow you to. That kind of thing. And I forget how intelligent I am. All the time. Because I forget that people don't think. And don't understand why did they do the things they do. If they understood why they did the things they do, they might be living a little bit differently. Or not. Like with me, I understand why I do the things I do. And I know that right now I'm probably doing a video because I'm procrastinating to do something responsible. But am I going to get off here and go do what I'm really supposed to be doing? Probably not. Probably like in a half an hour. But eventually I will learn to do responsibilities first. But right now I don't really feel like it. Because I am 19 years old and I can do what I want and justify anything I want to. In any which way. Because I know what I should be doing. But then you can go on this whole line of, we always have something to do. There's nothing. You can continuously be doing something or learning something. So there's no point to say, I'm finished. Because we're never finished. Never. Maybe but if you can get the things that you're supposed to do, the things that this has to be done, the inevitable, this is gonna catch up with you eventually. No, it's just a matter of time. Then you gotta do that before that happens. Kind of things. There's a fine line with everything. Fine line between good and bad and the way we think, the silver lining. I never watched that movie, but I really want to. I heard it's really good. Because it is fine line. Because if I'm gonna drink and smoke, say, okay, well I already did that, so might as well, I'm already breaking the law, so might as well steal something. And then your brain goes into that direction. It's a fine line. And if I'm not going to drink or drug, the fine line changes. The fine line is what you believe is true and what you believe is right. Words, actions. Say you're walking down the hallway. I remember, I was fully conscious in high school about this one moment. And I was walking down the hallway, and this girl dropped her lunchbox, and she walked away. And so I picked it up and I went after her. Because I would want somebody to do that for me, because I lose stuff a lot and I drop things. But if I just kept walking, saw that happen, just kept walking past it, it's not my job to pick that up for her. But see, there's a fine line. It's not my job, but it doesn't mean it's nice to try to help when you can. But don't forget what you need to be good with yourself and take care of yourself. You don't need the weight of the world on your shoulders. I learned that in class. I'm a beaver. For the animals, they do who you are as an animal. I'm a beaver and otter. No, not a beaver. I'm an otter. And beavers are the ones that like things like OCD. Like they want things done correctly. They're very smart people. and lions are prideful and leaders, and then the golden retriever is friendly and about friendships, and the otter likes to play. I'm a mix between a lot of things, so. Aren't we all? That's all for now, folks. That little pig off the old school cartoons. That's all for now, folks. I wanted to talk more about image and comparison between men and females and males, and how I don't think that women should have clothes so tight. I think they should have a different style and fit whatever their body, their soul allows. I don't think we have to shave. We shouldn't have to shave. Nobody should, but yeah, or pluck eyebrows or cut hair, unless you want to, the way you want to. Because I think people look a lot different. We all look the same. But being 19, this moment in life, I'll probably have my eyebrows done, and probably shave my legs and armpits, and still get embarrassed to buy tampons at the store. Not embarrassed, it's just in our society, women don't bleed out of their vagina. Women don't fart. Women don't poop. Women don't have armpit hair or leg hair. Women always don't smell bad. Women's boobs are the shape of bras. Women don't have image issue because of the man's preference to sexual pleasure. Because when you look at women who, I'm not saying it's bad, it's good to exercise and be good and keep in shape, that's really positive. But when women, you can see them, you can tell when women are the size and the shape and the clothes and the look of a man's point of view of a woman, how a woman should be for sexual arousal kind of mindset. And with guys thinking that women want a six-pack abs and correct facial, nice hair, don't need to shave, or need to shave their face and look a certain way. No. Because you can have all those characteristics of a woman's sexual arousal mindset for a man. But if you have an ugly personality to fit that and you're a dick, that's unattractive in my perspective. That's unattractive, and you can have the prettiest face compared in our society. Like, it's all about, what is it called? balance, like our face structures, or like cheekbones. I don't know how that's supposed to be like. Or like noses. Or eyeballs. Or like having a 5 head. It's a different word. When things balance out. Those are beautiful people. Oh my god. You have no fat. But I'm being sarcastic. And another thing I do is when I ask questions, most of the time I already know the answer. I just want to see what you're going to say. But that depends. A lot of the time I do that with people and how they feel. I don't know how they feel. They can verbally tell me. Actions can show. I'm still learning that whole concept of how to tell, because people are really good. What's the word? People are really good at disguising how they actually feel, how they think they feel. And I have to think about that some other time, because I'm still learning that. Because liars and if people don't really care and they're really hateful, I don't understand that. Like, because I care, I have a heart. Like, I understand that they could have been raised in a household, in an environment that sociopaths, that's what's the word. How you can have no empathy, or there's just something in your brain that doesn't allow. Those people are really good at being charmers. And when you don't have emotions or feel empathy towards other people, I don't understand that part. I don't understand those people very well, because I care. I care about whatever I want to care about. I care about people care about. I care about being liked for who I am, acceptance. Because that's what it comes down to, doesn't it? This whole Maslow's hierarchy of needs, a need to belong. But who am I to speak? I'm Miranda. And I have every right to speak, as does the next person next to me. There's nobody next to you right now, so I have every reason. I don't know where I was going with that. Probably should stop procrastinating. So, with that, I'm gonna get off. Stay sweet, world. Keep being better than what you were, and I'm here for you, always.